Don't remind me. I just had to do some work on Instagram. I had to do some influencing, make a coin. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But we're here. We're live. We're in color. We're in color. Okay. Let's get the stream up now. Let's do that. Let's do that next. Let's get chat up. Okay. Leah Bobia is here. The party is here. I know Leah. Thank you for laying out the rules, honey. Yes, thank you for laying out the rules. We gotta lay those rules out for the girls that often have amnesia about them. Hi, NFL Pro. Is your day good? My day's wonderful. It's been a good day. Let's get these crusty crufts together. I have not done my skincare routine yet, and that's okay. We're over it. Am I gonna get the tea? I'm gonna try. I did, Leah. Yes, I did fix the lips. I did. Hey, Banksy, how are you? Would you date a fatter guy if you were single? Well, yeah. Depends on how fat he is, though. Nothing's wrong with being fat in terms of personality. And I date people because of their personality and what they can offer me, not the way they look. That's just me, though. Honey. Thick. Listen, I like a thick. Listen, you gotta be thick somewhere. I really don't want a skinny mini. I don't want a skinny mini. I'm trying to get waves, NFL Pro. I'm failing. But Rich like Pryor is kind of like my wave godfather. He's helping me. Leah is thicker than a Snicker, okay? Period. Well, obviously you have to be attracted to them physically somehow. I understand that. And to be honest, I'm attracted to average people. You know, most people are average. So I don't have like super duper high standards when it comes to dating a beautiful person. I never have. I'm okay with that. I know that's not probably the answer you guys are expecting, but it's the honest one. Sincere, I'm going for 180 waves, not 360, babe. I'm brushing correctly. Now, if I wanted to do 360 waves, I would go like this. But I'm only going for the 180. The easy ones. The easy ones. I'm glad Leah Bobia is feeling better. You never told me what happened, did you? What did you tell me? What happened? Don't feel compelled to answer. Honey, I have been doing my research. Leah knows I don't do anything half-assed. I do something, I do it all the way. Do you know what a mortgage-backed security is? Not really. Not really. I have an idea, but I don't feel confident enough in my knowledge to really explain it. Hey, Ovi Hunt. I'm doing really well tonight. Really well. Hi, Evelyn Ivy. I'm doing really well today. I'm in Ohio, Chamber. With YouTube? What do you mean with the YouTube? What are you talking about? What happened? Do I like KFC? No, I'm pescatarian. I haven't eaten meat in 15, 16 plus years. Hey, Brezzo. Honey Chow Boo. Hey, Brezzo. If it's not Jasper's favorite ASMR buddy. Oh my God, John, how are you doing? Oh my goodness, it's so good to hear from you guys. By the way, I'm gonna text your wife because I am starting my ASMR channel again very soon. So this channel is mostly, how would I say it? Mostly just my personality, kind of like lifestyle, connecting with my audience. But I will be starting another channel that's purely for ASMR. I'm super excited. Please tell your entire family that I miss you guys. I love you guys. And I really do want to come down to Tennessee. And because I haven't been in Tennessee in a very long time. And I love Knoxville. Love, love, love Knoxville so much. Oh my God, I feel like Jasper's like an adult by now. I'm so old. I'm like 35. Like, I'll never forget that. Jasper's one of my, for those in the chat, this guy, John, knows me personally. And his son used to watch my ASMR channel. He used to watch this YouTube channel. It's kind of crazy. Wow, second grade is crazy. Trump 2028. Well, listen, I don't know about all that. Thank you for the support, John. I really appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you stopping by. So what do you guys want to talk about tonight? I mean, the channel, I mean, the title is, Trump adjacent. So we can talk about some of his executive orders and some of the declarations. I will tell you guys, it has been so refreshing to see a president talk to the press coherently. I don't know. Maybe I've just been, what's the word I want to use? I've been conditioned to have very low expectations of our president the last 4 years. But it has just been really refreshing to see a grown, functioning adult have a back and forth with the media and answer questions. And it's strange. Honestly, it's very strange. It's been crazy. And I don't usually watch a lot of the political live news, but it has been somewhat thrilling to see our leader actually be able to articulate himself. It's wild. I know that's like a wild thing to say, but it's a testament to what we have been through the last 4 years, no? Hey, A Money, what's going on? How are you? There are only 2 genders. I mean, it's crazy that like I mean, didn't know we had to make announcements like that in 2025, but here we are. Here we are. Hair brushing ass, that's me, Rich, Okay, so I have questions about you, Rich. Okay, Rich, now that you're here, because you are my wave making godfather at this point. So when I do the wash and style waves method, can I use any brush? Like, can I use this type of brush, or should I get a brush that is like specific for water, like underwater? Like, let me know. I need to know. This is very important, because if not, I will be making a Amazon purchase or stopping by a store tomorrow to pick up a brush for the shower. I have questions. You just really, like, it gave me a boost of exhilaration in terms of my wave making journey. We got a bunch of fake assholes in here. Get it? Listen. Now, wait a minute. We've got We got 57 people in here and only 6 likes. So 51 of you guys out there are fake, fraudulent, unloyal, not committed, loose, fast. That's 51 of y'all out there. Not loyal. We don't like disloyal people in this community. Get out if you're not gonna like the stream. Okay. Thank you for the reminder. No, I totally agree. Trump has so much good potential. I mean, you guys know that I do not like Trump, but I definitely feel as though he is infinitely better than what could have been. And I am so happy to be unburdened by what has been the last 4 years. Like, I am so happy to be unburdened by that. Like, so happy. So while I don't like Trump, I voted for him. And I'm hopeful that he will do the least amount of damage to this country that otherwise would have been done by every other candidate that we could have voted for in the last election. So I am hopeful about that. And that's a good hope for me. As a foreigner, mega fascinating to watch and follow. Find American politics so interesting. It is interesting, Banksy, right? You were looking for me last night, A-Money? What do you mean looking for me last night? Why were you looking for me last night, A-Money? Any brush will be fine. A brush is a brush. Fight consumerism. All right, Hadley. Well, listen. You don't gotta tell me. You don't gotta tell me twice. I will definitely be using this in the shower then. My hard brush. I'll use my hard brush for the shower. You do not gotta tell me twice. You can't do washing style with a leave-in. Get a soft brush and a medium brush. They sell brushes that have both sides. Well, I have both. I have a medium right here, and I have a soft right here. Look, I keep telling y'all, I do my research. I don't do anything half-assed. So I've got my soft, I got my medium, I got my hard. So like I'm set. Now can I use? Maybe I just use this for the shower. There we go. Welcome, Dylan Hadley, by the way. I'm 5'10", 240. Is that too fat for you? Yes, probably. Start with a soft brush? Okay. Damn, you seem kind. I am very nice when I'm being nice. Now, I can be mean when I'm being mean, but otherwise, I'm nice when I'm being nice. What was then, which is now, will forever be. Don't cry, please. Kathy, where? You seem fun at parties. Me? I'm very fun at parties. Are you gay? I have a wife and 3 kids. I thought you came on last night. I was thinking about you. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Grow dreads in the beard? No. Are you nicer to attractive men? I think that subconsciously, everyone's nicer to attractive men. My dad died yesterday. I'm sorry about that, Regina. Kathy says, oh no. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry, Pro. I missed your comment. I missed the press conferences. Joe was doing one every year and it was shit. And I love that we are getting a press conference within like a week and it was great. We've gotten multiple press conferences this week. Multiple conferences. He's been talking Trump has been talking to the press non-stop. He talked to the press while he was signing executive orders. Could you imagine Joe Biden doing that? Like, they probably had to guide his hand on the paper to sign his signature. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Where the wedding at, though? Wedding ring? What wedding ring? What are you talking about? Who, me? I'm not married. And by the way, y'all, Leah, Rich, we are not messing around with spam tonight. We are not giving warnings to spammers. We are removing them from the chat immediately. Immediately. Okay? We're not playing. I don't care. He's not my favorite, but Trump is a boss. He's kind of bossing up right now. Biden was looking rough at the inauguration. I didn't watch the inauguration, but I'm not surprised by that. Yes, you are married. Common law? Is that why I'm married? I'm from the United States. Finally getting your hair brushed. Damn, it's been a long time. You right. Fuck you, but you right. I'm always oiled up. I'm from Guyana. What is Guyana? Hey, Loonlo, what's going on? Where's the U.S.? I have no idea. Hi, Keller. You're from the Caribbean? That's cool. Oh, that's where Guyana is, the Caribbean? Beautiful area. Good weather. Well, decent weather when it's not hurricane season. What's my favorite food? I love rice, I love sweet potatoes, and I love eggs. Those are probably 3 of my favorite foods. And salmon. My most frequently eaten foods, probably. What else is going on? Welcome to the channel, Hank Arnold. Captain T Zesty, I'm the zestiest. Wait, not someone coming for me when they're bald. Do you shave your chest? No. I just have low testosterone. Everybody want to bitch about all of these welfare programs that nothing even happened to yet, but I don't want to discuss the 3 wars he's about to stop or hostages he's already saved. Convenient. Clock it. Who fucked up your hairline, my guy? It's always messed up, Michael Scott, to be honest with you. It's always effed up. At all times. I do not grow chest hair. I actually don't. I mean, I hope you aren't trying to piss me off. Because you don't know me well enough to piss me off, Michael Scott. You don't have it in you to piss me off, to upset me, or to bother me. I'm just happy you're here chatting. I'm just happy you're here chatting, to be honest. I'm desperate for views and attention, honey. I mean, let's be real. Hey, someone. You ever been to the Caribbean? Yeah, multiple times, yeah. This is the juggler? Not you having burner accounts, juggler. Hey, Crystal Lucero. I want to hear his real voice too. No, you only gonna get the fake voice. Because the fake voice makes me money. The real voice don't make me enough money. The fuck? What? What are you talking about? Be for real. Bearded advice? What is bearded advice? You like to caress your head? I love to caress my head. You probably voted for Harris. I voted for Trump. I may like to suck D, but I don't like to F myself. I voted for Trump. Come on. Why you vote for Trump? I voted for Trump because I saw the Democratic Party as an existential threat to democracy. I usually vote for third-party candidates. It's my first time voting for Trump, but I figured he needed the support. I I'm punishing my toilet. KFC's kicking my ass. Well, you don't go to KFC anymore. You're gonna brush yourself bald. Well, being bald is a good look. I wish our generation would grow a pair and vote third party and actually shake things up. Me too, Dylan. Me too. I typically vote third party. I'm a libertarian, so I hated Chase Oliver though. Ugh. Disgusting. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm not pissed off. Don't piss me off. So not the party that tried to overthrow the government. Girl, stop. If only they would have succeeded. Let's talk about that. If only they would have succeeded, we'd be much better off. Let's be honest. 8 years ago, the gay community hated Trump. What happened? I think maybe they woke up. I don't know. Maybe they realized that Trump loves the gays. Trump is basically a drag queen. Let's be honest. Sorry, he gives me drag queen energy. If to be honest, Trump gives me drag queen energy. It's true. No, it's true. We're gonna put slow mode on because I just feel it in my bones that you bitches are about to get crazy. Stop. I hope no one here voted for Camel Toe Harris. Well, they can vote for who they want to vote for. Would a black man tell me not to go to KFC? Because it's terrible for you. He didn't need the support since he rigs elections anyway. Let's debate. Well, maybe he does. What do you think of Elon Musk? I think he's a drug addict. I think he is a sociopath. I think he's a deadbeat father. But he's a net positive. So there's Elon. So no democracy, you make no sense. Yeah, sure, I make no sense. How does someone put a mod in timeout asking for a friend? Hi, SP, how are you? How do you feel about the pardons? I think all of the pardons are great except for the pardons for J6ers that assaulted police officers. But other J6ers, I agree with them being pardoned, but not the ones that assaulted police officers. But Trump is a hypocrite. What else is new? All for law and order, yet pardoning people that assaulted police officers? Not very much law and order to me. Drag queen energy. He does. Trump does give drag queen energy. I didn't lie. It's true. He's boisterous. He's flamboyant. He throws shade like a gay homo motherfucker. I mean, he's definitely giving drag queen energy. I mean, look at his hair. He looks like a caricature. Let's keep it real, juggler. Let's keep it real. He's definitely a drag queen. Hey, Cho, why you don't let me spam? This what happens you don't graduate high school. Thank God I didn't need to, honey. What else you want to throw shade about? I'm doing very well in life. How you doing in life? How you doing, FA? Slow mode is right. Can you say Olivia? Yes. Have you had a plantain, egg, and rice breakfast yet? Yes, I have. Since I've been from Miami, yes, I have, and thank you for asking. That's called the Cuban breakfast, and we stand that breakfast. It's cheap, it's affordable, it's nutritious, and it's very tasty. Eggs, fried plantains, the sweet plantains, maduras, and eggs. Love it so much. What do you think about what he said about California's fires and he couldn't put them out? What do you think about everything that he's saying? I haven't seen those comments. And yeah, it's difficult because whenever the federal government tries to do anything, they fuck it up. They fuck it up. This is why I kind of agree with what he's saying in terms of FEMA. He wants to give federal dollars to states. States are the experts on what's happening in their states, not the federal government. Now, unfortunately, giving money to California, we see how they handled the fire. But let's be honest, I think people need to wake up and elect different types of leaders if that's a problem for them. I don't know, call me crazy. So yeah, I think that state leadership is more impactful when it comes to these natural disasters than federal assistance. And it really boils down to people electing good leaders for themselves in their states. Okay. What do you think about the truck? What truck? Do you think Elon is a Nazi? No, I don't. Trump and Elon, the blackest presidents we've had. Yeah, Trump's been in jail. Well, no, he's been convicted of stuff. So yeah, blackest for sure. Mr. Funk, you need to learn some new word. Let me ask you another question. Me at home. If we were all so dumb and stupid to not notice what he's doing, what are you talking about? Trump got the baddest first lady we ever had, though. True. True. Melania, a bad bitch. Now she is. Give her her tens. That Carmen San Diego look she had for the inauguration. Listen, that was high fashion. That was avant-garde, but understated. Like, how do you do avant-garde but understated? Like, she did that. It was literally giving Carmen San Diego meets V for Vendetta. I love it. I loved it so much. I really did. Drag queen energy, Trump needs a new makeup artist. I mean, he does give drag queen energy. I'm not wrong about that. Y'all not gonna gaslight me on that. That's one opinion I will definitely stand firm on. Trump gives drag queen energy. Did you actually not graduate high school? No, I'm being facetious. I went to a private elite high school. Not to toot my own horn, but see, I just want to prove to you guys that, like, I don't need to toot my own horn to prove anything to you bitches on the fucking internet. I really don't. And nor do I give a fuck. So if people want to think and say that I didn't graduate high school, sure, I'll go with it. Like, I don't care. I don't seek validation for people on the internet. I just don't do it. So yeah, I didn't graduate high school. Let's stick with that. Thoughts on Elon's Nazi salute? I think he was maybe dog whistling to Nazis, sure. But, I mean, so what? I also think that maybe there's a chance that he was just being mentally restarted like he typically is. But I don't, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it really matters. Maybe that's a hot take, but I don't think it really matters that much. Okay. Such a diva. I love you. Thank you, Maggie. Did you cut your own hair? I've been cutting my own hair, obviously. Is it that terrible? Yes, I've been cutting my own hair. Another question that I have is all about the Mexicans and all the Native Americans that work hard. Do you think that we need that? Well, yeah, we do need that. Elon, I think he meant well, but just inappropriately acted. Maybe meant well, but I very seriously doubt he didn't know that what that salute was. Probably, yes. Your personality is who I aspire to be. I was turned around and saying about the fires in California. Nobody agreed with me because of the fact that there's too much water. That they don't want to put out the fire. Oh, God. What are your thoughts on Canada becoming a state? It's never going to happen. Cho, how racist of you. I know, what about Obama? No, I don't think that I think Michelle Obama is kind of hot, but she's not the baddest bitch. I think that goes to Melania. But Obama is the hottest president we've ever had. Put him up to any president in our history, picture for picture, picture for pic. Obama beats him all. I would, oh my God, don't get me started on Obama. Because Obama is so attractive. He is so smooth. He's such a smooth talker. And like, he could get me to do anything. Now, he may be a war criminal, but he could get me to do anything. I'm just being honest. You guys know I don't lie. It is what it is. Obama can have me any day of the week. Melania baddest F, yes. Hey, boo, I'm back. Did you do your research from the other night? Wink, wink. I did. Wait a minute. Girl, I did, V. I did. I did. Mr. Hot Rod. I did. I'm gonna leave it at that. We'll leave that between you and Ivy. I did. And I did. Research was done. Um Hey Bernicia, how are you? Um Hi Chuck Yo Couch. Leah, we missed you. Cho said you was under the weather. What are your thoughts on Canada becoming a state? Not gonna happen. What is your skincare routine? Great. Oh, thank you, Chuck. I appreciate that. So I don't go over my skincare routine upon asking, just because I think you should. It'd be better for you to catch me when. Oh fuck. Sorry, I'm like trying to do stuff. So Chuck, here is my Shop My. Go to that website and that will have my routine and all of my recommended skincare products listed there for your viewing pleasure. However, sometimes at the beginning of my live streams, I will do my skincare routine. Also, if you go to my vlogs, go to my YouTube channel, the main page, I did a whole video on my skincare routine, why I choose the products that I do, and why they are effective for my skin and my skin concerns. So definitely take some time, subscribe, go look for that video. It's in the last several weeks I've done that, I've published that video. So yeah. Thoughts on Trump's idea to replace some taxes with tariffs? Ugh. I, mm, this is where I have lots of questions about tariffs in terms of Trump's plans. As a libertarian and as someone with fucking common sense, we all know that tariffs don't typically work very well for economies. What they typically do is they drive prices up. However, I believe that what Trump is doing with the whole tariffs, he's using tariffs as a negotiating tactic. That's a different conversation. However, I think that that type of negotiating tactic is very risky for both parties. And so it really boils down to calling each other's bluffs. This whole 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada, it's not real. It's 100% a negotiating tactic that Trump is employing. He has been known to be an excellent negotiator. So I don't know. We'll see. But those are my quick thoughts on tariffs. I don't think it's a good idea, but we'll see. Not Bree with the mess. Not Bernicia with the mess. Now, Leah, is it true you and Rich broke up? Girl. Built the wall. Did my boo leave me and didn't even tell me? Hey, Augusto. Babe been going and not answering my texts. I'm sorry I'm behind the chat. Hey, Dollar Bob, how are you? Sabrina, you're so bubbly. Thank you so much. Hey, how about nails? Nails? What do you mean? This is collagen. Collagen peptide. That's the nails, honey. All natural. I don't do shit to my nails. Rich, that's still your lady. You better tell him, Bree. That's still his lady. How do you feel about Luigi? I think he's a sociopath. I think he's a rich little spoiled ass brat. I think that his message in terms of healthcare and insurance companies fell on deaf ears. It has not caused any change whatsoever in our society as it relates to insurance companies and healthcare. And so don't think it's a really good idea to normalize killing people for political messaging. But he's hot though. Looking hot on your signature robe. You good or bad tonight? I don't know. I think I'm being bad tonight because I'm feeling kind of spicy with the comments. Anybody want to fight with me? I'm ready to fight tonight. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of bad. How are you, Dollar Bob? I'm glad you did. I love it. Listen, Hot Rod. It's tea. It's tea. Now that's kind of man. Don't get me started. Stop. When are you going back to being straight again? Well, I'm a straggy. I have a wife and 3 kids. What you talking about? I can't wait till Cho goes viral. I can wait for that. I don't need to go viral. I like having a smaller community. I just need to get paid more. That's all. I don't want to have 1 million subscribers. I really do. Honestly, I really don't. Honestly, I really don't. I like having a small audience. 'Cause I like to read all the chats. I really don't want to ever get to a place where I cannot read what you guys are saying. Because the idea of like skipping over stuff, it's just, I don't want to do that. I want to respect everyone's time here. Sup, beautiful. Do you do face exercises? No. I barely do enough exercises for my body, let alone doing them for my face. Have you spoken about Obama and Jen Aniston yet? What do you mean? What's going on with those two? What you think of DEI? What is DEI? Oh, the diversity stuff? I mean, we can do without it. Thank God for Trump's anti-gays ways. Thank God, right? He sure got us. I look forward to Trump sending our special forces to get the cartel. That's gonna be crazy. I actually do think that's really interesting. It's also a very dangerous proposition that I think he's using for again, I think the magic of Trump is that he's bold, he's crazy as fuck. Okay, he's a crazy motherfucker. He's aggressive, and I think he says a lot of things to bully other countries. And to be and to be honest, in terms of getting our way here in the homeland of America, I'm not mad about the bullying. To say that you're going to send armed forces in to destroy cartel members, only a crazy motherfucker would say that. And quiet as his cat, just wait till Trump starts tweeting again, because he's gonna say some crazy shit off of Twitter. So I mean, yeah, interesting. Hi, Nosy Rosie. Hey Jen, Easy Street with Jen. The U.S. used to not have an IRS and was completely funded by tariffs. Several other countries in the world are also funded by tariffs. Those countries are not like us, though, are they? And I'm willing to listen on the merits of tariffs. I'm willing to listen. I think at the core of how we make money, I think we need to really evaluate how we spend money. I think really we don't really have an income issue. We've never had an income issue. We've always had a spending issue. So I don't know. Sea Glass, I love your role. Thank you. Nobody cares about my opinion. Okay, thanks for being here, Nicholas Rivera. Love you too. I love my Yepper family. I love you too. If you're down, if I read my messages, I'll read your messages, Nicholas. Yeah. If Trump goes after the cartels, where would Bob get his cocaine then? Listen, the party girls are gonna be down bad when Trump is done. Yeah, Bree, do not manifest 1 million subs. Please don't manifest that. What you need to be manifesting is 200. Oh no, that sounds terrible. Manifest 100,000. I'll take 100,000 subs and we can stop right there. Okay? Manifest 100,000 and I'm cool. Okay? CIA is tied one with them. I don't know how this will play out. Trump gonna get assassinated Trump has already almost been assassinated by the CIA, allegedly. I don't think it's gonna last 4 years. Obama and Jen had an affair. Well, good for her. Good for her. I want to work with Trump or the cartel. Not Bree saying give me one, give me either. Not Bree saying give me Trump or the cartel. I'll work with either of them. Okay. Hey, Awesome Sauce. Trump is definitely keeping his promises. You're right, Liam. Jennifer Aniston backing Obama would be crazy. Like, good for her. Good for her, honestly. Armando Vasquez, where have you been all my life? It's so happy. It's so good to see you again, Armando. What's going on? Did you see her on the late night show with Colbert? She forced them to do a segment where she spoke about it. I don't watch TV like that, Jason, so no, I didn't see that. I don't keep up with celebrities either, so I don't know. I don't know anything about the story. And Obama's not that interesting to me either, by the way. He's very hot and very smooth and like very cavalier, but I'm not interested in a war criminal like that. The news keep telling all this is she doing as if America ain't vote for it. I mean, the girls all voted for what Trump is doing. So all this outrage in the media is like so crazy. Like, it's so crazy. In fact, let me tweet that. Let me tweet that right now. It's so crazy to see all of the outrage from the media on the things he's doing. Girl, we voted for this. Calm down. Y'all know I always gotta start shit on Twitter. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a mess. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm getting far. Okay. Obama and Jen had an affair, allegedly. Wait. The news keep telling all this ish he doing as if Americans ain't vote for. Yeah, we vote. I mean, girl, like, calm down. We voted for this. Like, no one's shocked. The vast majority is not shocked. We're very happy with what's happening overall. I'm very happy so far, to be quite frank with you. I mean, there's things I don't like because Trump is a piece of shit. Let's not kid ourselves here. But I am happy with the majority of what's been happening. Cho, I missed you. I missed you too, Armando. But be an example and lay low on the F word. If you're willing to listen, need a sweat jar. What? Most of my friends are older folks going through a midlife crisis. I don't know why I tried that type of energy. Yo, what? Hey, Aiden Clark, what's going on, Aiden? How are you? Yeah, manifest 100 subs. And 5 brand deals. Yes, that part, Jen. Listen, my bitch Jen always knows what I'm really after. Yes. See, she's spilling tea. Easy Street Jen says manifest 100K subs and 5 brand deals a month. That part. That's what we need. Starting with Ember Mug. Okay. And by the way, y'all, I hate to do this, but listen, I need to worry about my money. So one of my sponsored, it's not sponsored, but one of my affiliate brands, NutriCost, is having a 30% off sale site-wide. And so I kind of want to talk very briefly. Let me highlight this chat so I know where I'm left off while I do this like little ad, I guess. But they're having a sale this weekend, 30% off of, it's a supplement company. It's called NutriCost. So I get a lot of my different supplements from them. The majority of my supplements I get from them, actually. There are 3 supplements that are really big in my routine right now. Magnesium malate. If you don't know about magnesium, magnesium is great for deterring symptoms of depression. So anxiety, it's good for sleeping. It helps to increase your performance with exercising by improving and maximizing your muscle recovery. So the less fatigued your muscles are, the better you will perform in physical activity. No shit, right? So magnesium malate's really great. By the way, people like, yes, I studied nutrition in college. I know about nutrition. I love nutrition. I'm a nutrition nerd, whatever. Getting your getting your nutrition from whole foods will always be better than getting them from supplements. However, life is not perfect, and so I think that supplementation, when done correctly, is the perfect addition to your diet for an imperfect life. So magnesium malate is great. However, if you don't want to take it in supplement form, you can find this in apples. It's really prolific in different fruits and vegetables, but specifically apples. Apples are very high in magnesium, so that's really good. Okay, next thing, betaine anhydrous, aka TMG. We just call this TMG in the market. This is really interesting. This is kind of like having a lot of new research about it right now that's really, really groundbreaking. So you know how people usually say that they're either bulking or they're cutting? Bulking means literally gaining weight. Cutting means losing weight. Well, the reason they're doing this is because it is very, very extremely difficult to cut body fat while increasing muscle mass. TMG, it does that, allegedly, based on the research, okay? So it does that. I am just not really testing this the last several months, and I can testify to you that I have been able to gain muscle mass, and I'm not cut and muscly, I'm skinny mini, whatever. But I have noticed that even though I am noticing more muscle mass on my body, I'm not gaining weight. Like, and I'm not losing weight either. I'm like in that 165 to 170 range, and I'm not really wavering much outside of that 5 pound range. And I think that might be because of this. So I still want to take a couple more months to really look into this supplement, but this is the newest edition that I'm liking a lot so far, but I want to wait longer to really give you definitive, like, oh, go out and buy this. The good thing about TMG, though, is that it's very cheap. It's extremely cheap. It's very simple, and a lot of promising research about this. Okay. And then last but not least is creatine. We all know about creatine. Creatine's like the GOAT. It's the GOAT. It's really great. I actually, this is not my favorite flavor. I think I prefer unflavored creatine. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Natural source of TMG, beets. Eat a beet salad. Eat some roasted beets. Eat some pickled beets. That's going to be a great source of TMG. Okay, I know you guys are sick of this. Sorry. But also, creatine is really great. Creatine monohydrate. You want the monohydrate, not any other creatine. But creatine is great. It's really simple. What it does, it increases water retention around your muscles, and so your muscles look a lot more cut. However, for those that are really looking to lose weight, beware, because that additional water retention around your muscles will lead you to gain weight, at least 5 pounds. I think one of the things about creatine that people are changing their ideas on is the serving size. They say that you want 5 grams. I don't think you need 5 grams. I think you can get away with 3 grams. If you do the 3 grams instead, it's going to help you to work out at higher intensity levels, which will lead inevitably to better results from your performance. And so I think the 3 grams is enough to get away with, and you won't really get all that extra weight and water retention. So if you want to get the 30% off discount, let me put my code in here. NutriCost discount code. This is an ad, I guess. Let me put hashtag ad. Because you bitches not going to clock me with the FTC, honey. Not me. Discount code, is it CHO? PB30. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Thank you for indulging me. If you guys want to have I need to settle on our themed streams. I think we need to decide which night it's going to be themed. I think it's going to be Saturday. I think it's going to be Saturday night is going to be the night that I do a themed stream where it's about like either nutrition or working out, eating, skincare, finances. I think it's going to be Saturday nights moving forward, but we'll see. But if you ever have any questions about nutrition, let me know. I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a nutritionist, but I am a nutrition nerd and I did study in school. So there you go. Okay, I'm sorry. Cho gonna forget about us when you get that many? No, I'm not. Obama smooth as fuck. He is. He is. Cash at me, dollar. Hey, Ducky Momo. What college did you go to? I went to Miami University, Jason Cirillo. So what do you think about this mess up world? The food prices are up, gas is going up, wow, and all this deportation. I mean, I'm sad about all this hardworking people. I was lucky to be born here. I'm 53 now. Well, Armando, you talk about a lot of different things. We are still seeing the effects of Biden's presidency. And so while it has been very refreshing to see a lot of the changes that Trump has done, it's not a magic wand. It's going to take time to see a lot of his hopefully good economic policies to take place. So it takes time. In terms of deportations, I feel like this is a necessary evil to get back to a place of morality, to be honest. And that's really the best I can say about that. I think that went over y'all's head. Twitter fingers. I'm confused, honestly. I just had a birthday on Monday, the 20th. It wasn't good, but I'm okay. Well, happy belated birthday, Armando. I'm happy that you were born. I honestly think Trump might swing both ways. Diddy parties? Imagine a Trump party in the 80s. Wouldn't be shocked. Would not be shocked at all, Dollar Bob. At all. Wouldn't be shocked at all. Stop. I feel like Trump get hella bitches. I don't know about that. He does. He does. But a party is a party. Never seen Cho do an ad, get that money. Well, it wasn't an ad. I didn't get paid for that, by the way. I'm an affiliate, money. So basically the way I make majority of my money on the internet is through affiliate sales by promoting my codes. So if you do decide to purchase anything from NutriCost using my code, I make a percentage off of that product. And like I've always told you guys about affiliate marketing, I feel like this is the most powerful type of marketing you can do because your job is to connect people with a product that provides high value to them that they will want to then purchase again and again and again. So my hope is that you will look at this very affordable, NutriCost is extremely affordable, by the way. You will look at this affordable creatine product. You'll be like, oh my God, I love it. I get results. And then every 6 months or 5 months, you will then use my code to purchase this. And I will continue to profit off of that one purchase that I made initially. And so again, I like affiliate marketing because it gives me more control on how I promote. Advertising is a lot different. Sponsorships are a lot different. The payout is astronomical. I've done some ads for skincare brands and been paid like $500. That took me 2 hours of work. No cap. So most of my sponsored content that I've done has taken me no amount of time to actually do, and the payout is very big. Affiliate marketing, you make a little bit of money at a time, but I think for me, I prefer that because with advertising, the brands will sometimes give you guidelines of what they want you to say, what they want you to not say. I don't like that typically. That's why you don't see a lot of ads on my channel or across social media because I like to be very free in how I market the products. I want to give you honest opinions. So for example, when I told you earlier how I don't really like this flavor, if I were doing an advertisement for this powder, they would probably not approve that ad because they don't want an advertiser to tell you that they don't like the fucking product. But I'm being honest, like I don't like this flavor, but I do generally get their unflavored creatine, which I much, much, much prefer. again, affiliate marketing gives you a lot more freedom and a lot more, it allows you to build more trust with your audience, whereas sponsorships can sometimes be tricky. So anyway, not that was not an ad, but I have to always disclose, um, I have to always disclose if I show you a link or a code that I make money from it by putting ad next to it. So anyway, hello, rainbow people. Hope you're having a great night. Trump will give you more support than you ever thought existed. That's actually a really good brand, Joe. I know. I know it's a good brand. I know neutral. I know. I use the shit all the time. I know. In general, though, outside of this week, which you get 30% off using my code CHOPB30, my typical code for NutriCost is CHO10. That just gets you 10% off, which is crazy because they're already a very affordable brand. So like, and they always have sales. So I don't know. It's just like people aren't really gonna use my code when they can get bigger sales. Anyway, but yeah. Bae trying to go with her side piece again. Oh, not that. Have a good night, Leah. My mom needs that. Needs which one? Fluffy or pleasantly plump? It's a cat. Both though. She's both. Hi, Sunflower. How are you? Wait, what could he be talking about, Leah? Good question, Bob. Ask the right questions. Why do people take creatine? People take creatine because it helps them to have higher intensity workouts. And so basically, to put it in a picture for you, let's say you're trying to lift some weights and you're trying to do 3 reps of 10. On creatine, you could do 3 reps of 11 instead of 3 reps of 10. So without creatine, you're doing 3 reps of 10. With creatine, you're doing 3 reps of 11 to 15. So it just allows you to do more in terms of your workouts. That's the generalized reason why people take creatine. Trump is a freak, but aren't we all? We are. I guess I'm here. I don't know. Hey, Drake, what's going on? Hi, people. Did you guys like the live? You better ask the right questions. That's right, Drake. I've looked into NutriCost. They are good and cheaper. Yes, that's why I love them so much, because I am affiliated with a couple other supplement brands, specifically with protein terms, specifically in regard to protein powder, that are a little bit more luxury. So I am Transformation Protein, for example. They have been sponsoring me for years now because I love their protein powder. Their protein powder utilizes both animal proteins and vegan proteins, which in my opinion creates the most well-rounded protein that you don't have to second guess on whether you're taking it in the morning, whether you're taking it before a workout, whether you're taking it post-workout. It's something that you can use at all stages of the day, no thought process at all. There is a difference between vegan protein sources and animal protein sources. They do metabolize in your body in dramatically different ways. In terms of the vegan protein sources, so we're talking about like pea, soy, etc., etc. Those types of vegan proteins will synthesize and metabolize in your body, but at a much, much slower rate. So it's kind of like the difference between matcha and regular caffeine. I talk about this all the time with tea. It's the same thing. But when you take a pea isolate protein, like a vegan protein source, not me, but when you do that with the vegan protein, you're only going to metabolize a little bit of protein at a time, but it's going to metabolize in your body for a long period of time. So you're getting like an IV drip of protein after taking your vegan protein powder. So this is really great for meal replacements or in the morning time before you go to work, where you want to have a steady supply of protein in your body. So morning times, it's also great at nighttime too, before bed, because you want to have like a spike in protein in your body will give you tummy aches. And so it's also more difficult to metabolize your food when you're sleeping. So if you're taking a protein powder at night, you typically want it to be vegan because it's not going to upset your tummy and it's going to be better metabolized by your body while you're sleeping. Now, the whey protein, the animal sources are great right after a workout because you want to have that spike in protein synthesis right after your workout, right after you tear those muscles. You want to have that animal protein powder or the animal protein source because you want to inject as much repair as possible after a workout. So I'm sorry, I'm getting like really into this, y'all. I really get into nutrition. I'm so sorry. So the reason why I like transformation proteins powder is because they utilize both sources. So you don't have to second guess when you're taking the protein powder. However, that comes at such a hefty price. It is the most expensive protein I've ever used, but it's one that I love so much. So anyway, I say all that to say this. I wanted to partner with a brand like Nutricost that's actually affordable and accessible to more of my subscribers and my viewing base. The products are great quality, they're very affordable, they're very accessible, and they also have a huge catalog of supplements. So I thought the partnership with them was perfect. Okay, I'll move on. Make sure to like the live. We can see the chest of Cho. He only comes out after 100 likes, period. I put my thumb all on that like to Drake. My mom needs the one to help with weight. Well, so I would not say that any of these directly help with weight. They don't. However, the creatine will help overall with weight loss. Like I said before, creatine monohydrate will increase water retention around your muscles. You will gain probably 5 pounds if you take the 5 grams every day of creatine. However, this will allow you to work out harder, to burn more calories. So I think that even though you will see you'll see an increase in weight. You will see a nominal increase in weight. However, I think the net positive is that you will end up burning more calories on creatine than if you were off of creatine. So I think this is not only great for people that are trying to really bodybuild, but it's also great for people that are looking to lose weight overall. So I think there may be, I don't know. There may be other things that your mom can use to lose weight, but I don't think that anyone suffers from being on creatine. Okay. Chai Cho, you look amazing tonight. God bless. Much love. Thank you, Cleo. My auntie needs it. She fat as fuck. Oh, woof. What are your running stats when it's not so cold? Well, let's take a look, honey. So I will show you some of my workouts from when I was in Miami. That will kind of tell you a little bit about my running. So here is a typical, wait a second. Okay, wait. Okay. So, oh, fuck. Wait, why is it not, can you guys see that? I know that's a little blurry, I'm so sorry. But this is from 12/27. If you can see that, I ran about 5 miles and that took me only 45 minutes. So that was like, 10, a mile a minute, essentially. I can run a mile in 10 minutes. I burnt 600 calories. There's the pace right there, 10:03. So that's pretty average, I would say. When it is warm, I usually run 6 miles at a time, and that takes me about an hour. Again, I think I'm a slow runner. I think that, a mile every 10 minutes is average or slow. I don't know. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I don't really care. Um, but yeah, it takes me about an hour to run 6 miles. Um, I just read a meta-analysis on TMG, and at least according to this one article, TMG is mostly placebo. Really interesting. I would love for you to send me that article, Jason. There's so much new information about TMG, and that's why I wanted to give that caveat that this is all very new information. I feel like they're trying to make TMG the new it girl, the new creatine, because it's also extremely cheap. So yeah, let me know how you found that article. I would love to do some research to it because I love it. I love it so much. I know it's off subject, but we're talking nothing's off subject here at Easy Street Gym. We talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I don't care what my title is. We talk about whatever the fuck y'all want to talk about. Um, but I love running. I run all the time. I've been really trying to run at least once a week, every week during the winter time. I have not run since I got back from Miami. So I'm very disappointed in myself. I'm trying to be patient and just acknowledge that I've had a rough time since I got back with food poisoning and my workload. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace, but I did really want to run once a week during the winter. That's a new thing for me, and I just haven't done that. So it's disappointing, but it is what it is. I'm gonna run tomorrow. I'm running tomorrow. Fuck it, I'm running tomorrow. What's the weather like tomorrow? How do I check the weather on my phone, on my watch? Why is it not working? Uh, uh, uh. A low of 22, high of 32. Oh my God, the idea of running. The idea of running in those temperatures. Okay. Cho, all about that protein? I am. Cho, make your own supplement and call it that. That's too much work. Oh, and call it Chotein? That would be cute. You just email me? Great. Let me check my mail, honey. Oh, you did email. I'll get to you tonight. Don't worry. I'll respond to your email after the stream. I love you so much, Dollar Bob. I love you so much. Show make your okay. Wait. I feel like the man. You'll get back on track. It's not safe. F it. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me in my decision to not run. There's ice on the street. Bitches do not like to de-ice their sidewalks. They don't like to do it. Whatever happened to de-icing, putting salt on the sidewalks? They don't do that anymore up here. I don't know what's gotten to people. I don't know what's gotten. Maybe I gotta call 311. I don't know. And be a Karen in the neighborhood. Karen in the neighborhood. Maybe I gotta call 311, and maybe the bitches will put salt on their sidewalk. This is a hazard. I cannot run and stay skinny if there's ice on the sidewalks. Okay. Do you find that any of the supplements make your stomach upset? Biotin really makes me sick. So yes. Sometimes when okay, let me. None of these products that I showed off make my tummy upset. So not the creatine, not the in fact, the reason why I chose magnesium malate, because there's lots of different magnesium you can choose. The reason I chose the magnesium malate is specifically because the malate helps, it's easier on the tummy. So there's a lot of varieties of magnesium that you can try. Some of them are really effective and known to be very effective, but can cause digestive issues. I specifically chose the magnesium malate because it has a little bit less research showing its effectiveness, but also it does not cause digestive issues. So none of the NutriCross products that I've tried thus far has caused any untoward side effects. However, some of the other proteins I've tried can sometimes make my tummy upset. So raw protein, whey isolate, raw, WARAW, that gives me digestive issues somewhat. I notice when I do that, when I use that one. But that's really been it. Oh, and also, I'll be honest, transformation protein, the first day that I take it, would give me gas a little bit. It would give me a little gas. However, if I take it consecutive days, I don't have that issue anymore. So, yeah. So sometimes, so to answer your question, sometimes yes. Okay. Hey Lisa, how are you? Thank you so much for commenting on my recent vlog, by the way, Lisa. And also, Rich commented. Rich was giving me advice on my hair. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. But shout out to Lisa, shout out to Rich for commenting on my recent vlog. It was a fun vlog. We talked about skincare. No, we talked about hair care. We talked about fragrances. Oh my God, guys! Please go to my Twitter. Okay, stop what you're doing right now. If you have a Twitter, you need to vote in my latest poll. Wait a second. My Twitter handle is that_show. Go on Twitter. On Twitter. I need you to vote on which fragrance I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy my first full bottle of fragrance. And I'm going through the gigs on which bottle to purchase. Because they both have very similar notes. They are both clones or inspirations of BDK's Grease Charnel. Okay? This is a powdery, milky, spicy, sweet fragrance that's great for year-round, but specifically for the fall and winter months. Or fuck it, wear your fragrances whenever the fuck you want to wear your fragrances. But I love it so much, and I actually was gifted 2 samples of 2 clones, and they're just very slightly different. They're slightly different. So the one is Lots of Fuzz Liam Gray, and that one is more milky. It's more milky and it's more sweet. It gives me bubble chai tea with floral notes. Whereas the French Avenue Francique 65.33, that clone gives me more of the cardamom spice with a powdery finish. So I don't, and they're both very similar, but I don't know which I prefer. They both are great, but I need help deciding because it's really driving me crazy. So go to my Twitter. It's one of the very first tweets, the last tweets I've made. Please vote in the poll, please. Okay. I swear to God, it hurts me. Your breath in the cold. I ain't running nowhere. Hey, money, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Okay, that's good to know. I thought my gut health was just bad, so I'm not alone. Yeah. So no, V. Yeah. No, you're not crazy. Some supplements can cause digestive issues, and unfortunately, it's kind of like trial and error, which sucks. But that's why it's really important to be very in tune with your diet. It's very important to think intently about what you're putting in your body and then gauging how your body reacts to it. Everyone's body is different and unique, and we all respond slightly different to different things. So It's important to take note when you do. Is Easy Street by Sesame Street Gin. Cho, I'm about to make a chicken noodle soup. Should I make it leek based or scallions? Ooh, scallions. Scallions. I love a good far-fetched too with the leeks, but I would go scallions. I've read Biotic can throw off some blood tests. I've read that too, Jen. Best accent I've ever smelled was Photo by Lagerfield. Well, let me look it up, honey. Photo. Lagerfield. I hear the Carl has some really great I like the bottle too. The bottle's very classic, simple, demure. Top notes are aldehydes, lavender, lemon, bergamot, mandarin orange, and galbanum. This is a very complex. All of these fucking notes. Middle notes are carnation, rose, rose, coriander, jasmine, honey, cyclamen, caraway. Don't know what cyclamen is. It looks like a floral note. Base notes, oak moss, benzoin, musk, sandalwood, patchouli, cedar, tonka bean, amber, and guaiac wood. Interesting. Very interesting. Photo. I'll have to take a look at that. I'll have to put that in my like little to check out list. Okay, anyway, stop. Bob says F.A. Francique. Okay, thank you, Bob. Do you not have Twitter, Bob? Let me, you know what? Let me write it down. I'll write it down. You know what? I'll do a poll right in here. Okay. Which fragrance should... Okay, wait, stop. Which fragrance should I buy? French Avenue. Francique. Fuck me. My spelling. Francique. I think it's 65.33. I think that's what it's called. Or Latifa Liam Gray. Okay. Okay, vote in the poll, y'all. Vote in the poll. This matters. This is the most important thing to me this week. Not even lying. This is the most important thing to me this week. Okay. I had a vintage smell, old leather, smoky, almost like drinking at a campfire. Oh, I love that, Kenji. I love that description. I can't handle perfume or cologne. Oh, I'm sorry about that, A Money. I like old school Drakkar Noir. I've heard of that. Let me look that up too. I've heard of that before. I don't know. That's like it's a really popular one, I think. Another classic bottle. Another fucking complex. Another complex fragrance. Lavender, lemon, bergamot, rosemary, mint, lemon verbena, basil, artemisia. I love artemisia. In skincare, that is. Artemisia in skincare is really good. Artemisia, aka mugwort, is really soothing and antibacterial for the skin. If you can get your hands on an Artemisia or mugwort essence or toner, pick it up. Middle notes on the Drakkar Noir, juniper. Oh, I love juniper. Juniper is like kind of like a gin, that kind of that alcohol like smell, like kind of like juniper berries. Like, yeah, I like that. Juniper, coriander, wormwood, carnation, cinnamon, Angelica, jasmine, a lot of floral notes, a lot of earthy notes here. And then base notes, oak moss, pine tree, needles, fir, leather, sandalwood, vetiver, patchouli, cedar, amber, and resins. Interesting. Very interesting, very interesting, very interesting. I like, okay, Cho funny. Am I funny? I don't fuck with social media much outside YouTube. That's okay, Bob. That's you're probably better off that way, honey, to be quite frank with you. YouTube, all I got, period. I'm going with Bob answer. I mean, I'm not mad at you at all. I'm actually a Chanel #5 girl. I know, super old school. But listen. Chanel #5 has been selling out for years for a reason. Not by accident. It is what it is. Chanel #5 is iconic and legendary and will forever be the moment. It is what it is. That is a definitely classic. Both and I will give the one you don't get. Oh, that's so generous of you, Lisa. I won't say no. I will not say no to that, honey. I won't say no. If you need my address, email me. If you need my address, email me. Okay, that's what I wear. Your car, since I was a kid, used to be really expensive. Now it's pretty affordable. That's cool. Gotta stick what you know. I get that. I get that. #5 is sexy and formal. Yeah. Yeah. It's timeless for a reason. So yeah, guys, I have become really into. If you watch my latest vlog, then you know I've become really into fragrance, and so I'm on this fragrance journey, and this is gonna be my first bottle purchase. Now I'm also making an order for some more samples. Where are my samples? Oh, that's on my fucking phone. Oh, you know what? I posted it on Twitter actually. So I'll tell you guys what I'm getting, what I'm gonna get samples of. Because one thing I'm not a blind buy type of girl. I'm not blind buying not a damn thing. If I can't get a sample of it, then it's not for me. Okay? But I'm gonna get Latifah's Body Out Oud Amethyst, Latifah Body Out Oud Honor and Glory, Latifah Al Neshama Caprice, Afnan Supremacy and Oud, Hermes Terre Hermes EDT Eau de Toilette, Versace Eros EDT Eau de Toilette, Versace Dylan Blue, Versace Dylan Blue, Imaginary Authors Oh Unknown, and then French Avenue Ether. So I'm getting those. I'm gonna sample those pretty soon, and I'm super excited for that because I picked up a couple. Like I got some more winter picks that I think might be great for winter, but I also got a couple for the springtime that's quickly coming around, like the French Avenue. Ether has like apple and grapefruit, I believe, like citron. So that's gonna be a great spring pick, perhaps. So we'll see. Okay. Cho, how do you feel about weed and all this D8 fake weed they make illegal now? As someone that has partaken in drug culture from time to time when I was younger in my 20s, what I will say, I don't do them now, by the way. I only did them for a couple years, by the way. When I was fucking out of my mind, when I was out of my fucking mind in college, that's when I experimented. However, what I will say about drug usage nowadays is that it is just so dangerous to do any drugs. Why? Because drug dealers are cutting it with all types of shit. Okay? They just are. It used to be a time where you could just do weed and it was just weed. Like it was just grass. Like that was it. Now they're cutting this shit with all types of fentanyl, and it's just not a safe thing to do. And I used to, as a libertarian, I think people should be able to do whatever they want with their bodies. And I used to tell people that, like, just make sure that you trust your dealer. Like, make sure you have a great relationship with your dealer and it's someone that you really trust with your life. I don't think there's many drug dealers out there that you can trust with your life anymore. Honestly. I think that the majority of drug dealers are there to profit. They are like many corporations. They don't have morals, they don't have ethics. They're there to create profit for their business. And if that includes getting you addicted by cutting it with stronger shit, cheaper shit to save on costs, they're going to do it. So I don't recommend anyone do drugs anymore just because it's become such a volatile, unsafe practice. So, and that includes weed, I think. That includes weed. I think it's just, unless you can get it directly from the government now and where it's legal, unless you can get it legal, like the straight up shit, then sure, go off and do that. But I think that getting it from the private sector is now a very, very dangerous game to play. It's like playing Russian roulette. And it's so crazy that I even have this opinion or these thoughts as a libertarian. I'm saying, only get your drugs from the government. Like, what a fucking clown I am. But I just don't think that right now the private sector, well, not even the private, the black underground, the black market sector. I don't think the black market sector is a very safe marketplace right now for consumers. I just don't. So those are my opinions on drug usage right now. Ever used the oils? I've made a few of my own fragrances with my daughters. Oh, that's kind of cool, Dollar Bob. You are so attractive. You are so useful. I like a useful man. You know what I mean? Like I like a useful man. Offer me some fucking utility, right? Make yourself useful around the house. Do something. You know, you know. But no, I have not tried oils yet. I haven't tried oils. I've just begun this fragrance journey of mine. So I've only tried about 8 different fragrances. I agree, all types of shit. No thanks. It's just, Lisa, it's just, again, I think that people should feel comfortable consuming whatever the fuck they want to consume. However, I think that it is now apparently obvious that it is dangerous for all consumers right now in today's market. It makes me so sick, but I do smoke. But I agree, you can't do drugs. It's just dangerous. I would say you need to just really have a good relationship with your dealer and be careful. Use common sense. And if you don't feel well, if you're noticing behavioral changes, if you're noticing that you are, not experiencing what you used to experience, then your shit's getting fucked up. Your shit's getting fucked with. Okay? Like, come on. Roach spray on weed. I've seen people fall the fuck out twitching off some bad weed. I mean, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Thoughts on Wendy Williams? Oh my God, don't get me started on Wendy Williams. Don't get me fucking started, because what we're seeing from Wells Fargo, first of all, I don't know why the fuck people are still banking with Wells Fargo. I don't even pity you bitches anymore. I honestly do not pity you people who bank with Wells Fargo anymore. We're talking about a bank that every fucking 2 years, a scandal comes out about Wells Fargo fucking over their customers. Every 2 years, some shit is going down with Wells Fargo. Why are you guys still banking with Wells Fargo? There are so many fucking banks out in the world. There are so many fucking credit unions in the world. There are so many online banks in the world. Why anyone banks with Wells Fargo is beyond me. It's beyond me. It's just beyond me. I don't get it. But Wendy Williams, her bank account with Wells Fargo has been put into um, I forget the word now. Um, oh my God, I forget the word. A conservatorship. They have forced a conservatorship over Wendy Williams' bank account. Who's the conservator? Wells fucking Fargo. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I have never in my life, in my entire life, heard of an entity forcing a conservatorship on someone and then becoming the conservator themselves. I mean, talk about fucking bias. So, you mean to tell me that Wells Fargo has frozen Wendy Williams' money because they think that she's not spending it wisely and they think that she's at risk of being taken advantage of? The way they did this with her money by freezing her accounts is so fucking disgusting. And I don't understand why more people are not calling them out on this. It's disgusting. The fact that a bank can take your entire fucking fortune without the judgment of a judge in a court, it is out. I don't get it. I don't get it. And again, I don't understand people who still bank with Wells Fargo. Have you been living in a cave for the last 20 years? Again, Google it. Just Google, take a second and Google Wells Fargo scandal. Scandal after scandal after scandal. These people do not fucking care about your money. They don't care. And to an extent, no bank really cares about your money per se. They only care about making money themselves. But Wells Fargo, they are predatory. They have horrible customer service, and they actively fuck over their customers. I don't know. It's crazy to me. So yes, the Wendy Williams shit is crazy. Now, some say she's actually had some issues mentally, and I would agree. I would agree. I've seen her talk. I've seen her when she was slurring and she was fucked up. And perhaps she needed a conservatorship. Maybe she did. Should Wells Fargo be the conservator over her money? No. A conservator should be appointed by a fucking judge. So to me, if I even give Wells Fargo the benefit of the doubt and I say, yes, you're right. You're totally right. Wendy Williams is not in her great state of mind. She needs help. She needs someone to help manage her money. I do not think that it's fair that they have been the judge and jury in appointing themselves as her conservator. I just don't think that is fair. I think I think a court should have been involved with this before they were allowed to do this. And I'm not even sure how they're allowed legally to do this. Like, are all banks allowed to just freeze your money if they think that you're spending unwisely? Bitch, listen, all the skincare I used to go in debt for, I don't know, why has American Express not frozen my bank account yet? Like, I mean, the shit that I buy with my American Express credit card, they haven't frozen my shit yet. They probably should have by now. Right? I mean, to me, it just blows my mind that a bank is even allowed to do this. Right? Like, I don't understand it, Kai. I have not done a deep dive into the legal background of this case, but it's extremely frustrating that once again, Wells fucking Fargo are at the forefront of an anti-consumer scandal. It blows my fucking, it grinds my gears, it burns my biscuits, it just, it wrecks me. Okay, really hard to find pure snow. Sad you can't even do cocaine no more. You can't do anything, Bob. You really can't. A bum in my area tried giving me weed with white stuff in the bag. I cussed him out, as you should have. Bree, as you should have. I keep naloxone in all my vehicles in case I run into an overdose victim. Be safe out there. It's scary. It's very scary. It's Definitely very scary. Wait, no judge signed for that to happen, Cho? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. This is why it's now currently a legal battle between the family and Wells Fargo. I haven't done a deep dive, but yes, I believe that Wells Fargo made this decision unilaterally, and then now the family has been trying to fight it all this time, and it's now kind of coming back into the. This happened a long time ago, by the way. Her money's been frozen for like over a year, at least a year, but it's coming back into the forefront because she's kind of cleaned herself up a little bit, and I think that she's more sober. I think she's gotten her health back under control, and she recently did an interview with the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, which is one of her best friends. Um, and the guy behind the owner of TMZ, she did a video with him. She spoke to him on the phone, and she sounded very coherent, at least coherent enough to not have a conservatorship. Now, I won't be the judge and jury of who needs one and who doesn't need one, but she sounded coherent enough. Again, based off her interview, bitch, I need a conservator over my money. I mean, let's be honest. So, I mean, I don't know. It's all fucked up. 50K in debt for skincare. I mean, I'm being facetious, Bob. But I did buy skincare while I was in debt. And I did. The lady spending her money is called Sabrina. Well, okay. I don't know if Sabrina is spending her money. See, this I don't want to say that because that may not likely be true. They have frozen. Last I checked. Now again, take my opinion with a grain of salt because I have not done a deep dive into this story. I really should, but I may be having the facts wrong. But my understanding is that Wells Fargo has frozen her money because they are now her conservator over her finances, over her account at Wells Fargo. And they have deemed her not well enough mentally to manage her own money. So they've just frozen it. It's not like they're giving her like an allowance. They're not even doing that. They're not giving her a fucking allowance. They just froze her shit. I don't think they're spending her money. However, just Wendy Williams having her fortune in the bank is making them a shit ton of money because it's sitting there. They're allowed to play with it, invest it, make interest off of it, make growth off of other investments. They're allowed to use that money. That's how banks make money. You give them your money to put in a bank account, they pay you a measly 0.001%, and they take your fucking money and they invest that money in other shit, and they make money off your money. That's how it works. So that's what's happening. Last I checked, is that Sabrina's cunty ass, that cunt from Wells Fargo, froze her account and is now making money for the business off of her fortune that's just sitting in a bank account doing nothing. That's what's happening. But are they technically spending her money? I don't think so. Okay. Wendy Williams have been doing interviews to get the word out. It's been a couple years. It's been several years at least several years. Have you ever drank El Dorado rum? I don't think so. I'm pulling my money from Wells Fargo next week. Fuck that. I'm gonna look it up. Hey, money, look it up, honey. Do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Wells Fargo is very, very anti-consumer. Just Google it. Do a DuckDuckGo search. Google that shit. Wells Fargo is not good. It's not good. It's only a matter of time before they fuck you over. So they do it every 2 years. They do it every fucking 2 years. It's only a matter of time before they fuck you over. And if you need recommendations, let me know. I bank with American Express with my credit cards, and I have a checking account with them. I bank with Ally, which is an online banking account. They have checking accounts and savings accounts. They have excellent interest rates for your money. They have a really great user interface as well. They have these things called buckets where you can literally designate buckets for where you want your money to go into your savings account. So I have a bucket for Hermes because I want to save up for Hermes products. I also have a bucket for my car expenses. So for me getting a new car, you should always be saving for a new car because like your car's degrading every day. I have a bucket for extra healthcare expenses outside of health insurance. I have a bucket for my emergency fund. So if my partner were and I were to break up, I need to find a new place to stay. You know, if I go to the hospital, if I lose my job, I have an emergency fund. So there's a bucket for that. So anyway, I really just love Ally Bank because they are very customer friendly. You have immediate access to customer service all the time through their chat system. Because they don't have any physical locations, it allows them to give more back to their consumers in the way of interest rates, also in the way of customer service, right? They don't have to pay all that fucking money in real estate having a bank, a physical bank in every location. Um, Now, of course, I don't need to utilize cash very often. And even with American Express and Ally, I can withdraw funds from different ATMs that won't charge me money. So it's hit or miss depending on where you live, but there are some options. But also, I don't use cash very often. So it's not a big deal to me to not have a physical bank. Okay, that's my plug for Ally. But also if you want a physical, if you really want a physical bank, um, I recommend you look into a credit union. A local credit union will be very great. If you need to have somewhere that you can go to get cash, I think a local credit union is probably your best bet. What I would do, A Money, is I would look into a local credit union to be your bank when you need cash, but also maybe your checking account, pay your bills. But then also, I would look into getting a savings account from an online bank such as Ally, because that's going to give you your most bang for your buck. It's going to give you a lot of high quality user interface in terms of your apps on your phone and your computer, your PC. I just think that online banks are just really outperforming the girls. They're really outperforming the girls. They're a thinner company. They don't have as much fat because again, they don't have any footprint at all. They're all operating from the cloud. So they have so much more money to work with. So anyway, we can talk finance. I can talk finances all day long. Don't get me started. Okay. Something sounded a little off, but if she's sick, her family can handle it. Not Sabrina. Period. Sabrina has access to it, y'all. Sabrina is the guardian now. She has an allowance, $15. What? You ever drink Eldorado rum? No. A Money, look, Wells Fargo up. They have several class actions for screwing over the several. Look this shit up, A Money. Look it up. I highly recommend you stop banking with Wells Fargo. Like, and again, most banks do not really have your best interest at heart. They have their own interest at heart. But Wells Fargo is extremely predatory. I mean, they are historically predatory towards their own consumers. It's disgusting. I hate banks across the board. Honestly, yes. My city is the hub for Bank of America anyway. I don't know why I have Wells Fargo. Well, honey, I don't care what bank you use. Just don't use Wells Fargo. I recommend a credit union. Like if I wanted to open up a bank account so that I could have access to cash more easily, it would be a local credit union that's close to me. Period. Now, I don't want to dox anyone when I say this. I'll just say this. I have a family member that I'm really close to that works very closely with a specific credit union. And so, because of that, I know the ins and outs of how they work. And credit unions are so much more flexible than these big national brands. Way more flexible. They give more money in terms of loans. If you need a loan, um, you'll be able to get a loan easier with a local credit union that you have a relationship with than you would with a big bank. However, you might pay more in interest rates for that loan than you would with a bigger bank. However, sometimes people have trouble getting a loan in the first place. So that's the first hurdle, right? Also, I just feel like they're more flexible in general. They're nicer, they're more flexible, they're more personal. So yeah, I like credit unions in terms of banking with people in a physical location. And of course, if you need cash and you're picking somewhere local, then it shouldn't be hard to get to, right? I don't know. Okay, put a bucket for me. I'm your daughter now, period. I'm not saving much money right now. I'm trying to get out of debt, Bree. But when I get back, I'll put a bucket in for you, honey. Yeah, I think there was a reason I didn't go there. I moved back from New York and had Chase Bank up there, but no Chase Banks near Charlotte, North Carolina. I understand. I get that. I like credit unions for most personal businesses, not for businesses, though. I agree. I love Huntington for business banking. Now, when it comes to my business online, I have two banks. I have Huntington, which the reason I bank with Huntington from a business perspective is because they give the most SBA loans in America. Huntington does the most. So they give the most SBA loans to businesses, to small businesses. So I like that. So I want to have them. I want to have and maintain a relationship with them in case I ever need to get a big loan for my business. But also I bank with Bluevine. Bluevine is an online checking account for businesses. Again, because they're online, I get a much better return on my money that is in the account, even as a checking account. So again, with what little money I have in the checking account, I'm still able to draw a higher interest rate than I would from a Huntington checking account with the business checking account. Do you get what I mean? So again, I have the strategy where I'm utilizing the best pros of a traditional banking system versus the pros of an online banking system. I think it's great to utilize both. There's no one out there telling you that you can only have one bank account, right? I think having a variety of resources and relationships when it comes to banking will actually protect you from things like Wells Fargo. When they start fucking up, move my shit over to Huntington Bank, bitch. Easy, right? Move my shit over. It's easy. You already have a relationship. Move the shit over, right? So I think it's great to diversify in terms of your banking relationships, which is why I have, quite a few. I have 4. So there you go. I thought credit unions, you need to work for the state or something. No. You may be confused with Navy Federal Credit Union, which again, you don't have to do. You don't have to do that for them either. But they get that reputation. They think they have to be in the Navy in order to bank with them, and that's not true. But no, that's not how credit unions work. Wendy is my twin, so I love her. I love Wendy too. I'm gonna see what's up. Yeah, do some research, A-Money, in your area. Oh, you say interest is normally lower at credit unions? That wasn't my experience when I got my loan. When I was shopping for loans, that wasn't my experience. But then maybe you're right, Bob. You may have more experience in that sector than I do. Hey, Jam. I'm going to look into Huntington. Never heard of them. They're a regional bank from Cincinnati, Ohio, but they have expanded across the states. So you may not have them. You may have them. I'm not sure. But Huntington Bank is a good one. Very, very good one. How has everyone been coping with depression? I need some advice. Magnesium malate. Get you some. There's Cho PB30 for 30% off. Go get you some magnesium malate. It actually does help to lessen the symptoms from depression. That's what a lot of research shows about magnesium malate. So look into some magnesium malate and then just get your shit together. Move your body. Good advice. Exercise. Physical activity helps a lot with depression. You're in Georgia. They may have one down there. I mean, they have them all over the place, Bob, but I'm just not sure. They don't have them in every city, right? Like, we have them all over the place in Ohio and Michigan and Indiana, and it's kind of dispersing further. They have Huntingtons all over the country, but it's just kind of far and few between. I've heard that a show about magnesium. I'm not one to suffer from symptoms of magnesium. Suffer from symptoms of depression. I have luckily been able to avoid such issues most of my life. But the research is very compelling, showing that magnesium malate is really a great deterrent for depression symptoms. So, I'm not saying that just to make myself money. Hell, you may be able to get this shit cheaper somewhere else. But again, you can get 30% off this weekend. My code CHOPB30. They're doing this whole promotion this weekend. They emailed me about it. They told me to promote it because it's like peanut butter day or something. So they're trying to highlight their peanut butter products, which is funny because I really do want to try their power peanut butter. I love Walmart's Great Value powdered peanut butter. I love that. And it's very cheap. I haven't done the price comparison, but I do want to try their powdered peanut butter just to see if I like it. And if it's cheaper than Walmart. If it's cheaper than Walmart, I'm going to definitely buy it myself. But anyway. This weekend, it's like peanut butter day or something. Peanut butter day of the year, whatever. So they're having 30% off of all of their products. So it's definitely a good time to invest in your health if you want to try the NutriCost brand. Hi, Chloe. How are you? Chloe Beaumont. I love saying your last name. I'm a pretty happy person, but this past year rocked me. What happened that was so rough this past year, darling? Looking forward to the new year, period. As you should. There's a lot worth living for, you guys. There's a lot, tremendous amount worth living for. And remember, focus on the things you can control. Anxiety is I say this every stream now. We suffer more in imagination than reality. We do. We really, 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 really do. So focus on the things that you can actually touch, taste, feel, see, and hear. Focus on those things because you have control and influence over those aspects of your life. You do. You don't have control over all of the thoughts and what ifs and what about this and what if they feel this way about me and what if this doesn't happen. Like, you don't have control over that shit. It's a losing game to play. And listen, I don't like to play games that I can't win. I just don't. If there's no chance of me winning the game, I don't want to fucking play that game. For what? So, Yeah. Um, as weird as it's going to sound, one thing that helped me with my depression months back was watching Silent and drinking, talking, taking meds, pills, and vitamins. Okay. And a year and a half before that, it was finding Nujabes and motherfucking Doom. Well, Nujabes can solve any depression any day of the week. I ought to listen to some Nujabes again. Ugh, rest in peace. Drinking makes everything worse for me. No surprise there. When I drink, I'd be able to experience some stuck emotions once again and remember past friends, family relatives, and feel sadness. Interesting. I am so happy that that was a way to find some sort of reprieve. However, it's a dangerous game of Russian roulette because there are addictive qualities about alcohol and drinking. And if your solution to a poison in your life is another poison, you may want to search for other solutions. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, quite literally. Like, yeah, it's offering a reprieve. It's offering some short term, obviously, some short term solutions. But yeah, ugh, Nujabes is just, ugh. Flowers. That's my favorite. Flowers. I know, lame, mainstream, but that's my fave. Um, I love flowers. Yeah. But you know, Jam, it's all about exploring all of the options available to you. No one has the perfect solution to how to combat um, depression or any issue in your life. What you have to do is put an effort into finding that solution for you specifically. That might just mean trying some magnesium malate. I don't know. It might mean signing up for a 10K or a 5K race and training for that. Adding some purpose to your life, adding some goals to your life, striving to achieve something and then seeing yourself make progress and increase your self esteem after you accomplish goals. You know, oh, Walks for Life is good, honey. Walks for Life is good. I'm old now. I can't handle hangovers. I lose entire days now. Me too. I have not drank alcohol since October of 2023. Well, I've drank alcohol, but I've not been drunk since then. And I've had maybe like two cocktails with Carly and two beers with my dad. So I've had four drinks in total since October 2023. And it was my dad's birthday. I gotta drink beer with my, and to be honest, I'm probably gonna have a beer with my dad this time too. Well, no. Did I have beer with him? Yeah, I did for his birthday. I did. But all the other times I tell my dad no. I bought him beer and didn't drink it. Anyway, details. I've been mostly sober since October 2023. But before then, again, I'm still in my 30s at this point. I would get hangovers and I'd be out of commission for 2 days. Like 2 days. Completely gone. Erased. And one fucking thing I hate is the feeling as though I'm wasting my fucking time. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. Feeling as though I have wasted my time is the worst fucking feeling ever. So yeah, the hangovers, I can't do the hangovers anymore. I can't do it. Can't do it. I'm too old. I'm 35 years old. Stop. I have almost given up alcohol. Been working on that for years. I was a functioning alcoholic for a decade. Almost have it kicked. Went from half a liquor every day to 3 to 12 ounce beers. I couldn't cope. That's fine. Yeah. Sometimes it's slow drip, slow drizzle. It's been 4 years for you and money. That's cool. Or my sexuality. I don't know. What's going on with your sexuality, Jam? You don't know whether you're like kitty cat or sausage. What's really going on? You can like both. It ain't that deep. But congratulations to you, Bob. That's a really tough role that you've been on, and I'm very proud that you've been able to get to this point today. So pat yourself on the back for that. You guys have voted in the poll. Keep voting in the poll. Please vote in the poll. The tweets to my poll is funny. So Brad Stevenson on Twitter just said, I voted for Friend Seek 63.55 as I'm not a fan of sweetness in men's fragrances. And then Harmonica Lewinsky, she said, I chose Liam because I feel the other scent would be too overwhelming. And then E, aka our very own Jane, said, the brown one looks cooler. It kind of does. Oh, they voted in the poll. That's so nice. Okay. So Friend Seek is winning so far. I was just saying being bi is the only thing I like about myself. I'm proud that I finally accepted myself after so long. Well, that's great. Yeah, Bob, they do agree with you. That's great, Jam. But is being bi the only thing you like about yourself? I'm sure you can come up with a couple other things. Oh, let me see. Is it really losing? Let me see the poll. It is losing the poll. 60% has voted for Liam Gray so far, and 40% for Friend Seek. We're gonna see. But I'm counting all the votes. I'm counting all the votes from the live and Twitter and people that have voted in person with me. So I'm counting all the votes. We'll see what happens. Low key kinda. Well, see, that's just your depression brain working. You're corny, I know. You are. I'm not a liar. You are corny. Because that's a corny answer. You don't like, not Bob's vote counts over 9,000, period. To be honest with you, I am leaning towards the Friend Seek myself. Well, am I? Am I though? I go back and forth all the time. Because just 2 hours ago, I was like 65% in favor of like Liam Gray. And now I'm like 70% in favor of Friend Seek. How does that fucking work? It's been 2 hours. But no, back to you, Jam. You have a great sense of humor. You also are very easy to talk to. So those are two things that you should like about yourself now, along with being bi. Oh, Cho, you won't believe what I saw in this private auction on Friday. I saw an Hermes Birkin 24 Berg going for sale. Probably one of the rarest Birkins. It was crazy. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's so crazy. That probably went for at least 100K. Minimum, right? Friend Seek just sounds so sexy. It does. And did you look at the bottle? The bottle has me really gagging. The bottle is so nice. First of all, it's rose gold. You guys know I love a good rose gold, aka vintage pink. That's what we call rose gold. It's really called vintage pink because it's vintage pink. It's like pink but in vintage, but make it vintage. I'm getting hungry. I only had oatmeal for dinner. I need to go eat eggs. I'm getting very hungry. What's going on? My stomach is growling. I have to end this drink soon. Sorry. Um, but yeah, the bottle is so fucking Francisque 65.33. Um, the bottle is great because you can see French Avenue, the letters, French Avenue, Fragrance World, they're like cut out letters. And so you can see the glass bottle through the packaging. So it's one of those fragrances where it might even be really iconic to display it in the box all the time because it's just that kind of epic of a packaging style. So I'm really, really into the packaging of that. And the Liam Gray, while I kind of lean towards the scent profile a bit more, the bottle is much to be desired. It's very classic, it's very classy, it's a very safe choice in terms of its style. There's not a lot of sharp edges. I like that. It's soft, but still giving a bit of an edge in a very classic way. But it's just, I feel like, how many more opportunities will I get to add a bottle in a box like the Francisque to my collection? Like, how many more opportunities will I get that? I'll probably get many opportunities to have a bottle like Liam Gray on my shelf. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because to me, it's about the story. It's about the drama. For me, like my self-care, like my skincare, it's a ritual. It's a ritual. Sorry, it's a ritual. The same thing is what I imagine it will be like to reach for my fragrance to apply to my body. It's gonna be like another part of my ritual. And so packaging, storytelling, the bottle, the style, all of those things actually fucking matter to me as a consumer. It just does. Call me fucking crazy. I don't give a fuck. It matters to me. So the bottle by Francisque actually, it makes me lean that way. It makes me lean that way, even though I like the scent profile a little bit better. They're not that different, by the way. They're not that different. But if I have to parse words, I like the Liam scent profile better. But anyway, starting price was $200K before the bids. It went up to $450K. Oh my God. I mean, they just don't make them like that. Here in Toronto, Scarborough, we got a burger place called Harry's. I was so shocked at the $450K. I mean, listen, people who collect Birkins and Hermes pieces are very serious about what the fuck they're doing, right? So, I mean, I'm not really shocked. I'm not really shocked. That's a style of bag that will probably never be produced again. It's super rare. And so, those types of things only increase in value. They only increase in value. Like the Birkins and the Kellys, they increase in value. So, I mean, not shocked. V says, Jam, don't buy it till you try it. Oh shit, I'm corny as fuck too. Harry's buns. Ugh. They got the best buns. Yes, I had too much wine tonight and feel off. Changing to teas. Shit disturbs sleep and everything. Heart flutters. It does, Lisa. Alcohol would do a lot of shit to you. I mean, alcohol's poison. Let's be honest. Alcohol's poison. It is. Now, it might be a fun poison to ingest every once in a while. It is. I do miss it. I do miss drinking champagne. Champagne, cava, prosecco. Those are definitely those were my nightly choices. I would come home and I'd pop open a bottle. First thing I would do, the fizz, the bubbles, the cork flying away. Like the pour, like, just yeah. I love my bubbles so much. And then when I went out to drink at bars or at a restaurant, I love gin. Gin is my alcohol of choice. The juniper berries. I love juniper berries. I love the smell of gin. I love the distinct flavor of gin and how it is very versatile, like vodka. However, it has its own distinct flavor profile, unlike vodka. So I love French 75s. Of course, two of my favorites, combining them, gin and champagne all in one. We love that. So I love French 75s. Um, I love gin and tonics. Oh, I miss alcohol. I really do. But not, I don't miss it enough to fuck my body up again. But anyway. Um, um, uh, I am too. Thought it would be a good joke to lighten the mood. Yeah, thanks for lightening the mood, V. We love you, V. Hi, Mira. You know I'm voting for Liam Gray. Oh my God. So everyone, Mira is in the chat. So everyone, Mira is the bitch that got me addicted to fragrances. So y'all can flame her in the chat because she's the one that got me involved in all. She gifted me all of the 8 different fragrances that I've been trying, and now I'm fucking obsessed. So you guys can blame her. It's her fault. She did this. We'll never forgive Mira for this. We'll never forgive her for this. And she loves Liam Gray. When did you realize you were bi? I'm not bi. You must be talking about V. I got a call from my nephew. Forgot you were live. But thanks for still being here. Easy Street June, you missed it. You missed the Hermes update from Chloe Beaumont. Let me scroll back up so I don't get it wrong. So they've got an Hermes Birkin 20 Faubourg that went for $450,000. Private auction. Started at $200K, by the way. Imagine spending $450,000 on a bag. And a 22 at that, a 20? A mini? Though, I think they only made those bags in that size. I mean, I'm not a girl, so I don't get the whole mini craze. Like, what? I don't get that whole craze with like the minis, like the mini Kellys and the mini Birkins and all this shit. Like I don't get that. But I'm not a girl, so I don't know. I mean, I like bags for its utility. And to me, having a bag that small doesn't add that much utility. Because if the bag is gonna be that fucking small, I can just take my fucking wallet or put that shit in my pocket. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The mini bags, I'm not down for. But again, I'm a guy, I have a dick, so I don't know. I am dead at you doing a poll. Mira, listen, girl. I'm doing a poll not only on YouTube, but I'm also doing a poll on Twitter. I'm asking everyone that I know in real life. Like I'm walking around. I'm literally walking around, spraying paper, like pieces of paper. Smell this, and telling them to vote and writing the shit down. It's crazy. It's causing me so much drama in my head. It's crazy. Mira, it's crazy. Okay. I like Beyonce CE Noir bottle. That's R. Let me look it up. Wait. Beyonce CE. CE. That's like vitamin C? Let me see. Oh, that bottle is dramatic as fuck. It does look nice though. That's a nice looking bottle. It's very avant-garde, but understated at the same time. Like, isn't that crazy? I'm drinking bubbles now. Oh my God, Jan. I want to be sitting next to you. I haven't had a drink since 2017. I just feel like it would add nothing of value to drink again, but I know some people didn't socially and in moderation. Yeah, I mean, I miss drinking. I miss drinking bubbles. Like when I went to the Atlanta Centurion Lounge, I wanted nothing more than to be served a glass of champagne. And it was so weird to not be drinking at the lounge, because that's usually, I would always drink it. Like going to the lounge, I love going to the lounge because I'm going to get free Prosecco and free Cava. That's why I'm going to the fucking lounge, right? So to not get that this last time was kind of like weird. But there's so many benefits to not drinking. There's so many benefits to not drinking poison. Who would have thought, right? Better cognitive ability, Better sleep, better physical performance. I mean, who would have thought that not drinking poison would be so helpful to the body? I mean, we're crazy. Oh, thank you, V. I told you I selfishly wanted you to be addicted too, so we could be in this together. Listen, see, a selfish bitch. We love a selfish bitch. Mira has already. So listen, y'all. Mira's already addicted. If you need any, if you need any advice on fragrances or how they work or what to do, because you guys know that Mira's already like her brain is like very intense. Like she wants to learn something and she's going to learn everything about it, right? We know this. Do I have gray hair? Bitch, I thought I saw. I thought, I thought that the way the light did what it did, I thought I had a gray hair. I was like about to lose my shit. Because baby, when I start getting gray hair, I'm dyeing my hair gray. Let's talk about that. When I start getting gray hair, I'm dyeing my hair gray. All of it. Unless the salt and pepper looks good, because some men look fucking sexy with the salt and pepper. But I refuse to have random gray hairs. I'm dyeing it all gray. I'm dyeing it all gray. What was I saying? Oh no, about Mira. If you need advice on fragrances, Mira has already been to hell now. She's in hell. All she thinks about is fragrances now. And she just wants to grab everybody else and pull us down with her, to suffer with her and become addicted. She just wants everybody. It's a party down here. Join us. Give me your hand. Join us. It's bad, y'all. I have like no. I legitimately have. I'm gonna show y'all. So wait. I'm gonna show y'all because this is my life. So look at my tabs. I got normal tabs. I got Twitter notifications. Instagram, friend seek. Yes. Yes. Why should I mean I'm like fragrances, perfumes. I have a tab for fragrance purchases. Listen, it's crazy. I'm actually crazy. I have different websites I'm using to buy fragrances. It's just this is what Mira did to me. This is what Mira did to me. She did this to me. So join us. Join us. Mira, it said something that you knew you would get hooked to. I mean, you know me well. I love a good bubbly Vouvray. It's French, but from the Loire Valley, not Champagne. I haven't heard of that. So, okay, Jen, do you follow me on Instagram? I think I deleted it. But I used to review different brands of bubbles. And I know you have really refined taste, and your tastes are much more refined and well-versed than mine. But my favorite budget bubbly is Mio Netto. It's only $14 on sale. But Mio Netto, Prosecco, I love it so much. It's cheap. That's my go-to. And everyone that I gift it to loves it so much. I love that it's affordable. I've broken choke, but it's for the greater good. That's funny. It's true. That's more money on a bag than my mama house. Listen, the Hermes girls go crazy. Oh, I'm far behind on chat. I'm so sorry. I've been talking too much. It's only 25 of y'all here. I'm talking too much. I have some Birkins, but still never thought that price. I thought maybe $350 max, but some girls have no common sense, just money. I mean, it's true. The girls have money, but no common sense. Because I don't care how much the bags increase in value, the S&P 500 will increase more. Over the next 10 years, 450K on a Birkin or 450K in the S&P 500, give me the S&P every time. Every time, give it to me. So I don't know. I marry him and bring him to East Coast. A big culture thing for him. Love, Elon. I need my bags to be functional. Yes, me too. This is a bomb channel, Jam. I love it here. I love you here, A Money. And Jam is a regular. Jam doesn't come all the time, but Jam is always cool when he comes. I like a big bag. I like a bag just big enough for keys, glasses, wallet, lip stuff, and a comb. Bras have killed my shoulders. I know that's right. I know. See, Jen's from the street. She's like me. You're like my mama. My mom, listen, my mom will have everything in her bra. I'm telling you. To this day, I don't care how many bags I buy her. To this day, my mother keeps her cash in her bra. Without fail. Will legitimately reach into her bra to get money. I'm like, Mom, this is so ratchet. What are you doing? And Mom, I know you're watching. I hope you're not watching it still. But I say this with love. I say this with love. And I just got you started using a little wallet. My mom, let me stop putting my mom's business out here. But my mom, for so many years, refuses. Because, guys, my mom and my dad watch my channel, my live streams. So that's why I have to, like, sometimes be like, okay, wait, stop. Joe, they're watching. I can't trash them. But it took so long for my mom to start actually wearing bags. And, like, because she forgets, she gets stuff disorganized. She can't put everything in her fucking bra. So it's like, Mom, come on. But my mom still puts money in her bra. I'm like, what are you doing? We are in public. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, stop. Not too much of my mom. Okay, anyway. I'm happy to be safe to express myself here and to be able to make fun of myself and everything in general. We are a free speech platform. Now, sometimes people will drag you and say mean stuff. Just block them. Just block them. It's that simple. Just block them. I've literally sent my dad dozens of fragrances because I obsessed and struggled to narrow it down. What should I use to grow facial hair? I can't grow any. Oh, I have no idea. I'm just trying to get some sleep tonight. It's been a few days. I swear lately, everyone is just hitting me over the head with the fact that I probably have ADHD too. I feel called out. You saw the gray hair too? Listen, the light was doing light things, and like, I swear to God, I thought I freaked out. You two have my respect. Feel free to make fun of my atheism and philosophy. You're fine. No, listen here. That first gray hair will shock you, especially. Well, I've had gray hair before. Now, this is TMI. I don't think I really want to go into depth here. But I was in the process of purchasing a business in my 20s. And I'll just say this. It was very stressful. I ended up losing my business partners because of the person I was negotiating with to purchase the business. It was just fucking psycho. Police were involved. I'll just stop there. I had a stressful time in my life where I was negotiating in business and I was not sleeping. I was really stressed out. Police were involved. There was like potential restraining orders and police reports and harassment, and I lost my business partner, so then I couldn't afford to buy the business. It was just a fucking shit show. And I woke up one day and I had the longest gray hair, a single strand, and I screamed. And it was at that moment that I said, Cho, you need to let this go. You need to let go of your ideas that you had in your head about purchasing this business and let it go. Because I live a lot. Listen, I live a very charmed life. Okay? Always have. I've always had a very privileged life. I don't get stressed very often. Even my type of stress is not really worth bitching about, okay? I'll keep it 100 for you guys. I don't live a stressful life. And so the fact that I allowed a situation to stress me out to the point where I have a picture of it too, by the way. I have a picture of it. Because I never forget it. I took a picture of that shit and sent it to my dad and said, Dad, this is destroying me. The situation is destroying my life right now. And once I saw that gray hair, I called my dad and I said, Dad, this is not worth it. This is not worth the stress. This is not worth beating myself up over. This is not worth triggering an eating disorder again. This is not worth any of that shit. And yeah. So anyway, I've had gray hair before, but it's only been due to stress, not because of genetics or anything like that. I just don't live a stressful lifestyle, so I don't have gray hair. Thank God. Why do I feel like you're getting me back? I am, Mira. I'm getting you back. I have gray streaks, aka my mean streaks. Period, Jen. Sign over your soul. You have it. You and the devil in the fragrance world. You have my soul. I started going gray in my beard first. 34, no grays yet, but I be checking. I know that's money. I know that's right money. Too much wine tonight, I feel a bit off. Well, yeah, drink some water. Okay, but what I don't get is the bald spot. Like, if you're hanging onto that last bit of hair so bad that you're 50% bald, shave it. I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that. Cringe question, but does everyone here have a favorite waifu in husbando? I do. Actually, I do. And you guys know that my love language is acts of service. And so it makes sense that my favorite husbando is Sebastian. Oh my God, I'm forgetting the anime now. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Not me fucking forgetting the name of that. I watch it all the time. Black Butler. Duh. I watched 3 times. Sebastian from Black Butler is my favorite husbando. 100%. Because he's quite literally a butler and will serve me everything that I need. And that is my love language. Service. Acts of service. Doing things for me is how you get my love. So yeah, that's my favorite husbando. I went gray below the belt first. It was insane, y'all. Oh my God, I can imagine what that looked like. And not to be grotesque here, not to be what's the word I want to use? Degenerate. But do they have like in porn? Is there like people with gray hair down there? I've never seen that. Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't watch enough to really know about that world, but interesting. Anyway. Not Jim having to explain husbando and waifu. We got some non-anime watchers in here, Jim. By the way, for all of the members of the channel, we will be watching TV together, and I made a poll for the members, and you girls that are members hate anime. We got comments saying, no anime, Cho. We're not watching anime. And I'm like, so crushed by that. You guys don't like anime? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what? I do have a foot fetish, though. Oh, really? I didn't realize your private turns gray. Child, I guess it does. I'm a brute kind of girl. I'm not too keen on the sweet stuff. Well, okay, so for me, it depends. I think that I love a good brute when I'm making mimosas or anything that I'm mixing it with. So I prefer brutes when I'm mixing it with like orange juice. But I think that if I'm drinking it just by itself, like on an afternoon, I like a little bit of sweet. A little bit of a pick-me-up midday. In the evening, I like it to be not too sweet, but not too dry. I like it to be Goldilocks, just in the middle. S&P every time, or a high yield dividend aristocrat. Period. Give me Johnson and Johnson. Period. Jen knows what's up. This is news to me. Now I gotta check down there for grade 2. You do. I had to stop putting my cash in my bra when I became a parent. There was a lot of shit like that where I was like, nope, not having him ask why I do that. Mom problems. Gray hairs are unpredictable. I like salt and pepper hair, so I think it's attractive too. But I like full gray too. I like full gray. I like full gray. I like pepper and salt, but I don't like stragglers. I like a streak. Give me a streak, but not stragglers. I don't like the stragglers. Dye that shit. I got my first gray after having a baby. That makes sense. I'm still plucking them when I see them. Parenthood, I listen. Some people go and just get gray behind the ears. She's Asian, so her hair real black. I don't know, it looks good. My dad grows a single hair on his arm that is like 6 inches long, and my fear is I'll find one someday. Oh my God, that sounds crazy. I guess living with divorced parents really changed my perspective. Like if I said, oh, I think I need new perfume, my mom would say, let's go get some custom made perfume for my princess. Period. But you're not gonna always have your parents. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna just go get used to getting custom perfume? I love men with gray hair. Yes, me too. My dad, however, is a different story. He would say, huh? You need a perfume? Are you into that materialistic BS? Just use the dirt or something like that. Well, as a soldier, you know, he's about the bare minimum utility. Ever heard of a prairie oyster? It'll make you sober real quick, but it's gross. No, never. So I've been Googling gray private parts since chat told me. I think I need to as well. To be honest, I need to as well. You're gonna end the live to see a fragrance chat full of me obsessing over indie perfumes. Oh my God, Mira. I have been loving our indie chat on Instagram, to be honest. I love it. I read every message too. Because, you know, some group chats are not interesting. Because a lot of shit doesn't apply to you. But I feel like everything that we're posting about in the perfume chat applies to me. It's all knowledge. It's all experience. Secondhand, yeah, but it's all necessary. So yeah, I'm excited to read that tonight in bed. Chloe, you love anime? Well, listen. Okay, so I think that it's so obvious that the anime is not gonna win. The anime is not gonna win based on the poll so far. The members are not featuring the anime, but we will be watching anime eventually. That's a fucking promise. That's a promise. I don't care what the votes say. We will be watching anime eventually, but it will be a TV show to start off. The next thing we have to decide as a membership is deciding on which TV show. So I will be making another post this weekend asking for suggestions. So I know you suggested a couple. I really will ask that you post them again in that. Maybe I should just not be lazy and take note of what people are saying. But just give me all of your suggestions of what we should watch together. Okay. I haven't watched much elderly porn either, Cho. Well, I mean, listen. Don't be dragging the elderly because listen, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of gray hair. Anywhere, for that matter. It's natural and it's real and it's inevitable. So, anime was way after my time. I've never watched anime. Okay, so listen, anime is really good. The thing about anime though, for non-anime watchers, there's this like misconception out there that all anime is the same. You need to know that anime is like our TV. In Japan, anime is like our TV. There's a genre for everything. So it's not all magical powers and superhero abilities and saving the world. That's not all anime. There are anime, if you like watching sports, like there are legit anime that follow sports teams. And that's it. They're playing basketball. That's the anime. There are anime that emulate Scooby-Doo. Like, so there's an anime, one of my favorite anime. It's called Conan Detective or Case Closed. And it is literally like Scooby-Doo. Every episode is a murder mystery that a little kid detective is trying to solve. I mean, there is a genre for everything. Crime. I mean, so slice of life. So that genre, the slice of life genre, is about daily life's activities. So it will literally document people, anime characters, going to work. One of my favorite anime is called The Devil is a Part-Timer. Mira knows because I've recommended this to her all the time. Her and Parker needs to watch this anime. But it starts off, episode 1 starts off as like a typical, stereotypical anime, magical powers and fighting and all this stuff. But basically the devil, this all happens in episode 1, so it's not a spoiler. But basically the devil is fighting like angels and whatnot. And the devil loses his magical abilities. And he ends up being sent to Tokyo, Japan. And the rest of the anime focuses on the devil working at McDonald's part-time. That's it. And so he's having to like get roommates because he can't afford his apartment on just a part-time income from McDonald's. So he has to get roommates to like split the, and they talk about, the roommates are not doing all the duties. Who's cooking? Who's taking out the garbage? Who's cleaning? I mean, it's really funny. It's a funny slice of life anime, but it's really hilarious and it's just very like mundane storylines. This guy, the devil, is working at McDonald's to make ends meet. It's very relatable, to be honest. Like everyone's just working to make ends fucking meet. It's the most hilarious anime. It's one of my top 5 anime. So that's one that I really, really recommend to people, especially for non-anime watchers. That's a really funny one. Okay. Even my dad loves watching anime. Anime is so great. I love it. Well, plus the people in our chat are the perfect group. I feel like, yes, we are perfect. So not to be obnoxiously into myself and ourselves, but yeah, we are perfect. I know. V teaching me about life in chat. Period. Prairie, Rocky Mountain oyster are beef testicle. What? The Columbia restaurant in Lexington, Kentucky is notorious for their version. Cow testicles? Y'all need some Indians down there. The Indians would not have anything to do with y'all. Chopping off the balls of a cow? Come on, y'all. What? 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 Captain Amelia and Geronimo Stilton are pretty bad. She's the only British person I love. It's like when people say Korean skincare is overhyped and only good for toner, or it doesn't work for me. When it's like, hello, it's an entire market. Yes, that's exactly what it is. An entire market, like an entire market. Any genre of television that you watch in America, there is a genre of anime specifically for that type of television. Specifically, there are superhero anime, there are romance anime, there are sci-fi anime. I mean, there is an anime for every type of television you can find. Every last one. And more. Parker watched the first episode. What did you think about it, Mira? I'm waiting with bated breath. Did he like the first episode? I don't know. So I'm a little bit worried because I feel like the devil as a part-timer is almost better suited for adults, because especially young adults that are just out getting into the job field, the job market, because it really explores, what it's exploring is young adulthood, getting your first apartment, getting your first job. Like, those are kind of the elements. So maybe teenagers can relate to getting their first job, but teenagers also don't have the burden of having to pay rent on their shoulders like the devil does in this anime. And so I feel like the market that they're trying to capture, the audience they're trying to capture in the devil's part-timer, is the young adulthood. Maybe you just graduated college, you're getting your first job. Maybe you're in college, you know? So I think that's kind of who they're trying to target. I think it's just really funny and relatable. Chloe, your dad is probably young enough to be my son. My dad is 35 and I'm 18. So yes. I've never seen Devilman. I hear it's good. People are so into anime. I've always been curious. Well, what you need to do is let me know what your favorite genres are, and I'll give you recommendations based off those genres. Parker liked the first episode a lot. Good, I'm happy. So the first episode, like I said, is very stereotypical anime. It's very like magical abilities. The devil's fighting bitches left and right. I mean, he's like kicking ass, taking names, but then his powers get stripped. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Parker likes the rest of the anime, because the rest of the anime is nothing like episode 1. It's nothing like it. Where do you watch anime? Yeah, Netflix. Netflix has a really good catalog of anime for Americans. I know that anime fans will say, "Oh my god, I hate Netflix." But Netflix, I think, is a great introduction to anime for the American audience. They have some pretty good selections. They got some really good classics as well. So I think that's always important, to not only have access to what's new and trending in anime, but also some of the more classics from the 90s and early 2000s. So Netflix is a good way to start. Crunchyroll is great. Funimation. I think Funimation and Crunchyroll merged a couple years ago. So I don't know if Funimation is even still around anymore, but Crunchyroll is probably the most prolific one in America right now for streaming anime. But I would recommend, don't go out and buy like an anime specific subscription. Expose yourself to something that you already have, like a Hulu or a Netflix. All the major streaming platforms have anime collections. So start there first. Gotta find where to watch. First episode was on YouTube. I'm not sure where to watch Devil's Part-Timer. I'm not sure, to be honest. But again, check the streaming platforms that you already own. The Devil's Part-Timer is a very popular anime, and even though it's kind of multiple years old, I still think that it's likely that it's being streamed on different platforms like Netflix. We got super into the Sandman. Oh, interesting. You're waiting for all the seasons of your new TV shows? My dad's new favorite Netflix show is A Man on the Inside. You don't have cable? Well, I don't either. Almost done with this chemical peel, and I hate the end where I have flaky skin on my eyebrows and there's dandruff. Oh my god. I've never done a chemical peel before, Mira. I have to watch The Gentleman. It's so good. Let me like look it up. And you said it's on Netflix. Oh, okay, you told me about that. What's the chemical pill do? I'll let Mira explain, but a chemical pill is basically an extreme exfoliant that speeds up the rate at which your skin sheds, revealing fresher, brighter, newer, baby-like skin. This is usually done to decrease the signs of advanced signs of aging. So it will help relatively smooth out wrinkles, give you more of a hydrated look. Because again, your skin's fresh. So that fresh skin is new, plumper. I think that chemical peels and exfoliation in general can help to improve the production of collagen in your skin, which gives you a more plump look and a more youthful look. But chemical peels can be somewhat dangerous if used improperly. They can cause massive irritation and even scarring if used improperly. So be very careful with using them. I always recommend that unless you are very, very experienced, I would really only go to get that done professionally. But Mira is a professional, honey. Cable is a complete waste of money. It is. Chemical peels are such a great add-on for skin concerns that need a little more resurfacing than your skincare can do. It helps with acne, post-acne marks, red and brown, acne scars, photo-aging, etc. Yes. Guys, it is 2:30. I'm gonna go because I need to eat food and I have to volunteer in the morning and I have to go to a funeral tomorrow. I have a lot of shit to do tomorrow. I had a lot to do. But yes, I'm gonna go because I'm hungry. My stomach is growling. I want to eat some fucking food. But again, guys, I know that if you want to take advantage of the 30% off sale this weekend with NutriCost, please do so this weekend using my code CHOPB30. I'll put it in the chat again. Oh, fuck me. Hashtag ad. Use my code CHOPB30 at NutriCost. This weekend only for 30% off. Or CHO10 when the sale is done for just 10% off. But yeah, now is a good time to really look into if you were already planning, like don't go make an impulse purchase, obviously. Do your research, consult with doctors, do what you gotta do. But if you were already thinking about getting some supplementation, check out NutriCost catalog. They have a very wide catalog and I've been using their products for a very long time now, specifically their creatine. Their creatine is very affordable and it's creatine monohydrate, which I think is the best that you can use. It's simple, it's one ingredient, it's simple, right? So yeah, I definitely recommend their creatine. I also recommend their magnesium malate. I've been using that a lot. I cannot really recommend the TMG yet because it just has not been long enough for me to see the results. I feel as though I've been seeing results because my weight has not fluctuated beyond 165 to 170. I've been really within that weight for a very long time now since I've been on this, which I think is indicative of it working very well. But yeah, I still want to wait more before I recommend this specifically because it's only been a couple months again. But I definitely can recommend the efficacy personally of that magnesium malate and their creatine products. So go out and get those or check it out. Thank you so much, Jen. Thank you so much, Jim. Thank you, Bernicia and Bob and A-Money. Oh my God, Kendra has been here listening. Oh my God. I love you so much, Kendra. I've been listening while catching up in the perfume chat. Well, listen, that girl Mira said that she wrote a lot of shit in the chat. So I gotta go catch up on the perfume chat myself. So I'm gonna go. Because Mira's been here too, Kendra. I'm gonna go eat some food and catch up in our chat on Instagram because I'm sure Mira has a lot of shit to say and I need to read it. So, adio, Chloe Beaumont. I appreciate you, Kendra. I love you so much. I'm thinking about you every day. Thanks a lot to everyone that was here. Thanks, Avani. You've been lurking as well. We love a lurker. I'm a little voyeuristic, so like, I love a lurker. I don't mind lurkers. Look at me, honey. Oh, and thank you to V2. Thanks for coming back, and thank you for the recommendations, honey. if you if you know what I mean, thanks for the recs. Um, but I'll be back tomorrow night. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this. A new vlog came out tonight, y'all, at 8 o'clock. A new vlog came out, so go watch the vlog. I go over my fragrance addiction, hair care products, and I do a holiday walk. I go look at the holiday lights here in Columbus, so they're really pretty. Go check it out. Go check out that vlog that came out earlier today, 8 o'clock. What else do I have to announce? I'll be back here tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Okay.